I told you all that I know about his father. Um, it's so weird describing thoughts because when I think of thoughts, they're not always words, they're also pictures. Um, so I will just kind of describe the picture that flashes through your mind. I don't know if that potion works that way, but it's gonna for me. You get this kind of picture of you see a male human um, at a doorstep holding a baby, and he's drenched in rainwater. And he has this kind of gray silk hood pulled up over his head. And for a moment, he looks up, and you get a glimpse of his face, and he has the same colored eyes as Mook. And then the thought goes away just as quickly as it came. You
I
can.
can. Um, well, since you quote unquote told us all about his dad, what can you say about the mother? Hmm?
I never met his mother. She was dead before he came to us. No
Hmm.
thoughts follow this.
Umben, Umben, is all this true?
I, I think you can use it only on one creature. He kind of Oompa and glances at his wife and then back at Muck and takes a puff of his pipe. You know, what she says is always true.
I get up and I leave the building.
Um, well, that is definitely not what we named him.
What?
We named him Lanbar.
Wow.
Now, if you're finished, leave. And please
Oh,
tell Lanbar if he wishes to return home, he better have an apology. Better not. Well, what else is he good for? Nothing.
he's good for planting apples. Okay, and he has a great throwing arm and
She looks unimpressed.
and good passing sense. I'm stealing all the fucking knickknacks. And it's
You better roll sleight of hand.
oh, I am. I got +10. Fuck all the knickknacks. Fuck you. Fuck off.
I'll say on your way out, you nab about three things. You get this fancy looking vase that's made out of glass. Um, you get um, a very fancy looking little teacup with the plate that goes under it that has like floral designs painted on it and a gold trim. You get what else? What the fuck? You get this little sculpture of a. It looks so kind of like the tree of life, you know.
Mhm,
It's a little
mhm.
sculpture that had sat on the table next to the gift.
I just flip them off as I'm doing this and as I walk out.
Bria and Glyndon walk out too. I don't know. Um, her only thought is you. You know, you remind me a lot of her, of his mother. I think you should tell him to leave town. I want you to roll persuasion. Okay. She kind of crosses her arms and steps back, and for a moment, she looks like she kind of relaxes and almost like she's gonna give in. But then she shakes her head. But I would also like you to roll perception. Sorry for the double roll. Okay. um, she just shakes her head. I have nothing to give him. Uh, since your persuasion check was almost enough, I will just say you got the hint just from that interaction with her that she obviously knows more, but she's not saying.
I feel like next time we should talk to these people. She is a royal bitch, okay? Ugh. Maybe a little scare tactic would. I wasn't gonna shoot her, just scare her.
Oh, Mark, Mark, when he left, started walking towards the forest.
Oh shit.
He's not with you guys.
Oh, what did that poor sap went off to? I don't blame him for not wanting to come here. I would burn this place down if it was me. Oh, I vote for snooping. I already saw some knickknacks. Oh, so cute.
But I thought she said she never met his mom.
Bitch lied.
Yeah.
Would I still be in eyesight of any of them on my way towards the forest?
Um, since this is a pretty, yeah, but there are other ways to find him. Can't tell me what you do. Yeah, that would be investigation. Right, since the roads are dirt, as you guys make your down the way, make your way down, God, the little pathway back to the dirt road, you would see there are a couple footprints, um, but you see ones that are leading off kind of to the left side into an area that leads into the forest.
We should go after him, right? Uh, I'm, I'm.
Yes.
I'd have disadvantage on walking.
I mean, we could all split up and sort of just follow each set of footprints, if that would help. There's about three sets of footprints. The only footprints that are leading off into the forest, though, are one set, and the other ones lead into town.
Um, I do too, but we should really check on Mark. That probably took a heavy toll on him. I concur. Uh,
When Don raises a hand.
oh, Gwen, we.
Um, I don't really trust him alone, so I'll go with the high elf.
You don't trust me?
No? Whatever happened in the cave?
Oh,
I
you're
expect you to
still
trust you.
on that. You're still on that.
I
How?
have teeth marks. I have your teeth marks in my skull.
Okay, well, okay. Well, maybe get a hat.
Kind of brushes her hair aside. Look, there they are.
Oh,
Imprinted.
it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Just don't look at that.
Um, they are pretty small footprints. Uh, um, yes. One, yes, they are both small. I probably should have said that.
I guess I'll follow the one more to the right.
Okay. Um, I will say now that Kip, Erickson, and Bria follow their footprints that lead to the market. They lead to the same exact place, and once you reach probably the middle of the market, you lose the footsteps.
Ugh. You guys might have that feel like deja vu where the footprints just fucking disappear. I swear, now. I feel like that won't work. I look up and see if I see anything.
No.
Fuck.
You know what I think? I think we just followed their footsteps probably from a morning shopping spree.
Why? Okay. I know we're on like not good odds, but why didn't you say anything? We were at the house.
You know, I'm
Ah,
here just as a bodyguard. I'm not here to make your decisions for you.
I I'm starting not to like you. That's a shame because you're very cute.
Shut up.
That's fine. I don't need you to like me.
Oh, dang it! I can't say that at you. We need to get past that. I don't know how, but we need to get past that. Okay. How would I get you a new sword or something?
You know I'm not mad.
How about I get you a new bow and arrow? Hmm?
Listen, I'm not mad about the bite mark. I
Mm-hmm.
just think you
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't be left alone. Or you could be a danger to the people around you. I really don't mean that as an insult.
Well, I took it as one. I'm going back to the forest and look for Mark.
Okay, well, while all this is happening, Glendon and Rise, you follow the footsteps into the forest. Um, they go on for a long while, and um, I'm gonna try to roll survival to keep track of them. Cool. For a moment there, the footprints kind of get lost as the dirt road turns to grass, but Glendon seems to pick up on something and continues through the trees um, until the familiar noise of the forest kind of surrounds you, and in the distance in front of you, you can hear the um, soft, like, rush of water. And looking through the trees in front of you, you can make out a sizable pond. Um, from far off, you can make out that the water is blue and kind of shimmering with the sunlight that streams down through the branches. The pool is surrounded closely by thick trees, keeping it mostly hidden from view. And there is a thin stream that constantly spills water into the pond from a rocky slope, and it keeps the water fresh and churning. I will give Sterling a moment to describe what Muck is doing.
I'm standing in the middle of the pond using my boots of water walking. And I have a handful of rocks. I'm just sort of skipping rocks over the water. And then when I see you guys, I sort of start walking towards you guys. Yeah, I guess. Now I am. It's just typical. They've always been like that. That's why I came here. I would always come here to just sort of clear my head and think. I shrug. Habit, I guess. It's like when I was in there, I was 10 years old again, and I don't know, it's just like I see them how I always saw them even as a child. I never stood up for myself. That's true. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How do you know? It's not surprising. She's. She just always lies about everything, twists the truths to make it her own. I can believe that. But that's fine. In this moment, I really need to know the truth. You're right. It's just, my whole life, like, even growing up as like a half elf, it's like I've never felt like I belonged. Like, there is no land of the half-elves. I've just been trapped in this world of, like, I don't know, not belonging anywhere. Growing up and going to Soltis, like, there isn't, like, a group. I don't have, like, an identity, so I had to make my own. Does this make sense?
Well, you can look at it this way. You're not alone anymore. You obviously have friends that care about you. You do have a place where you belong now.
You're right. And I need to know the truth in order to save them. I think there's only one way this can go. I hug Rise. A half hug, like a side hug. Rise, Glyndon, can I ask you a favor?
Yeah.
Don't stop me.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. Stop you from murder.
I will get the truth.
Okay, well, before we jump to just killing them, uh, we, someone in the group brought it up. I can't remember. One of the other two. We could try to sneak in during nightfall and see if they have anything hidden away.
I think I need to do this.
Okay. All right.
Trust me, okay?
I
I nod. And I cast Wild Shape.
okay.
And I transform into a bird. And I start flying back towards the cottage.
Okay. Well, how fast can his little wings truly carry him?
What?
I don't know why. Whenever you say I transform into a bird, I picture this tiny little like bulb.
Okay, I transform into a raven and I start flying back.
Okay, you arrive back at the familiar scene of the cabin.
I transform back in front of the door and I kick it open.
Okay. Um, Chaji and Umben have been sitting on the sofa, kind of talking, and their heads immediately whip towards you.
I cast Entangle.
Oh, okay. What do I have to roll?
Strength.
I got a 12 and a 14.
They both fail.
Okay.
They're entangled.
They had like just begun to stand up as the vines like literally come out of the floorboards, breaking the wood on their way up, and wrap around their limbs, immobilizing them.
Sorry. I can risk you running for help. Traji, now it's your turn to listen. I've been listening to you all my life, and my friends, my my real family, made some good points.
She looks a little confused for a moment, and um, okay, but since when can you use magic?
Oh, there's a lot about me you don't know. I'm not as stupid as you think I am. I've grown a lot, really.
Oh, I think you're a lot. You think you're a lot smarter than you actually are.
You keep believing that. You create this world in your head that it's easy for you to understand, but it's not the truth. It's not real. And I'm here for the truth. This whole time, you've told me I'm like a monster, basically, but I'm not. And you won't tell me the truth. And I need to know it because the fate of the universe hangs in the balance, and I'm trying to save my my family and my friends, even you, as much as I hate to admit it. And I really need to know. And if you won't tell me, I will get it out of you. I cast Flaming Sphere. And I hold the sphere in my hand like it's like I'm like I'm like holding it.
I
You
want
know.
you to roll intimidation with advantage.
Come on. Ooh.
Mhm.
Oh. Enough of the
Um,
lies. Just tell me the truth. Who are my parents?
okay, yeah. As soon as they see the spear come up, you see fear flash in both of their eyes. But it isn't Traji who speaks up, it's actually Umben who's behind her. And he immediately goes, "Under the floorboards, there's a trapdoor. You'll find what you need there. Your mother left something for you."
mm, I cast Conjure Animals.
Okay.
And I create two bears.
Oh my god.
Watch them.
Oh.
And I look under the floorboards.
There is, you would have to move the table and the carpet, but under that there is a small trapdoor, um, with just a regular kind of handle that pulls upwards.
I open it.
Okay. Um, it doesn't seem very deep. You can actually see the floor, just from standing. It appears dark inside, and there is a short ladder that leads down.
I go down.
Okay. When you reach the bottom, the air is thick with, like stagnant kind of air. Each movement you make kind of disturbs the thick dust that has settled over the floor and the few boxes you see around you. There are wooden shelves that line the walls. These shelves are filled with all sorts of bits and baubles. There's canned food that's sealed tight in mason jars. There are old home decorations, old blankets folded neatly. Um, Everything is covered in a layer of dust.
I look around.
Why don't you make an investigation check?
Oh dear. Oh.
Okay. Um, as you're looking around, it just seems to be a lot of old crap. But as you brush past a couple of boxes, sitting on one of the bottom shelves, sits this kind of, it's about the size of a bedroom pillow. It's a package that's wrapped in a beautiful pale gray silk. What makes it really stand out is how clean it is. Each piece of dust that kind of gets disturbed and floats towards it seems to just roll off and fade away.
I open it.
I'm gonna
I
open it
tear
right
it.
there.
Yes.
Okay, before you do that, um, the silk is incredibly soft to the touch, and as you lift it, there's only like one thing holding this package together. It's black twine that connects to a medallion on the top of the package, and this medallion is made out of a smooth steel. It's no bigger than the palm of your hand, um, but it does have a crest melted into the front of it. The crest is of a raven in flight with its wings kind of flourished out around it, and in its beak it carries a bundle of flowers.
Is that the same symbol that was on the daggers? Hmm.
Okay. So do you open it?
Yes.
Okay. Um, as the silk falls apart, a kind of thin wooden chest is revealed. It's made of a thick oak wood. There are what appears to be curved letter writing on the top, um, and the writing is very elegant despite how deep it was carved into the wood. Can you read Sylvan?
I can't.
Okay. On the front of the chest, there is a latch with no visible keyhole. It appears to be just a flat metal with a clear gemstone settled in the middle, um, and it's shut tightly.
I take it
Okay.
and I leave. I'm gonna
You
take
leave
all
them
of
like
it.
that?
I take all of it.
Um, I should mention as like you pick up the silk that it was wrapped in, it appears to be just kind of some sort of blanket. Not very big, but it's very soft and warm. It's about 5 feet tall and 5 in width.
I smell the blanket.
Um, it smells kind of herbal, but sweet.
Hmm.
Okay,
I go back up.
all right. Traji and Umben are still in their positions, and they kind of glare as you emerge from the trapdoor.
Kill them, Nav. Kill them. Do it.
Is this it?
It is.
And you had this all this time?
And why should we have given it to you? They gave us nothing in return for taking care of you.
tears start to come out of my eyes. I was I was a child, and I just wanted a family. Why couldn't you have been that for me? Even if you didn't give this to me, you could have loved me.
Really, no one could love you.
I'm a little conflicted. I kind of want to kill them.
Do it! Do
It's up
it.
to you.
Why? No one else is here. Okay, but say
Ben kind of
yes.
also speaks up, and he's like, "You've been a thorn in the side since your dad brought you to us."
Oh my god.
I,
Kill it.
I did everything you asked. All I wanted was a family. Hmm. Who does more? Who does more around? Hmm. I pull out my dagger.
Good.
Is this my villain arc?
This is your villain arc. This really is.
I'm so conflicted.
Wait until wait until anyone else could say, we'll kill it. Well, I handle the dirty work for you, Mark.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to hurt them, but
Wait until we get
I
there.
feel like Muck would hurt them.
Do it.
And I have to be in character.
That's so true.
I go up to Traji.
As you approach, she actually kind of looks not as scared as she did before. Um, you don't have it in your heart to kill. You see, I know you.
Oh, I'm not going to kill you. I've got a fate worse than that for you. I grab her face. How would this work?
What are you
I
trying to
want to cut out her tongue.
do? Since she is immobilized, I will just let you do it, because she can't go anywhere.
I force my hands into her mouth. And I grab her tongue. This. Sorry, what?
Oh, I was just gonna say, at this point, it's obviously garbled because she can't speak, but she's just cursing you. You can kind of make out the words and say nasty shit.
I slice it.
Yeah, I feel like that would hurt, so she probably screams, um, starts gagging on her own blood as her tongue just bleeds profusely, and in the background, Umben is like screaming, things like, "Curse you! Like, we're never gonna let this stand. We'll send someone after you." And there's a bunch of
Empty threats.
I hold up the top.
Laugh, wait, laugh, wait. Maybe not.
This thing that has brought me so much pain. It's so small. I throw it to my bear.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna do something else.
Yeah, the bears had started looking a little curious as you held up this little piece of meat, and as soon as you throw it, they're both on it, but only one of them gets it, obviously. And Chachi has to watch in horror as her tongue is devoured by a bear.
And you. I look to Umbin. Umbin. I know what we could do with you.
And at this point, he actually begins to kind of cry. And he's like, "No, wait, you remember when you were young and I taught you so many things. I was so kind to you."
It's true. Kinder than her. But still, you never did anything around the house. You left that all to me. Why don't we keep it that way? I pull out my staff and I hit him on the back with it, and so he
Cool.
falls over. And I place both my feet over his hands.
Oh.
What the hell? Right.
Anytime you try and do anything, this will remind you that you didn't do anything to help me. And I press down and I crush his hands.
You can actually hear the crack of bone as his fingers and the bones within the palm crack. Um, and at this point, he is really, truly like just sobbing and there's snot coming out.
Damn.
Not a great sight.
Now then, you can live, continue your little lives. And you can remember me, the child that you hated. Maybe if you had been a little nicer, this wouldn't have happened, but it's too late now. I turn and I start to leave. I have it in my arms. I think I've had it in my arms this whole time. Well, I guess I put it down to cut our tongue.
As you're as you're walking out, it's very hard to pick out, but Chachi is kind of just yelling things. Um, as you make your way out the door, and
Oh, wait. On my way out, can I hide something? Slip something away? Do I have to roll sleight of hand?
if you don't want them to see it, then yes.
Fuck. Let me get my real die. 19!
Yeah. good. Or
I hide the amulet that I stole from the battleground in their house.
oh, okay.
I hide it somewhere, I don't know. In a little pot, in a little vase or something. And I take one look back, and I slam the door.
Alright. The further you make it from the house, the yelling from Chaji kind of dims, and as you reach the road, you realize that, like, if anyone's walking by, they won't even hear her yelling. uh, where are you going now? Um, actually, I will say while this happened, probably Rise and Gundam are approaching down the street, and Erickson, Kip, and Bria. What's going on with you guys?
Uh, I
I mean, would you guys have headed back, or are you staying in the market?
I would have headed back. Yes.
Okay.
That took a very different turn than I thought it would. Oh, hey guys.
Hello, Mark. How are you feeling? That was awful what
I'm
he said.
feeling
Feeling
great.
great?
Look what I got. I hold up the box.
Oh my God, Lore! Oh, I love it.
So you were able to convince them then?
Yes, you could say that.
You
Come
seem a
on, let's
bit.
go.
Uh,
No more need to stay here.
um. Okay. Oh, Mark. I stole some knickknacks for you. Oh, to get back at them.
I don't want them. You
Oh,
keep them.
I will. I'll sell them. Some point. At some point. I don't know when.
Yeah, please let's not go back to that store.
Well, what do you say? You want to go back to that store? Well, we can.
I said please no.
I quite like them. They were nice and funny.
You would. I'm sorry, that was mean.
Gwendon, I I feel like we're not that close to be doing this.
I said I'm sorry.
Yeah, damn right, bitch.
Yes. Um,
Both.
it sounds like a homo. So
It sounds like a homo. Wait. That's amazing.
Alright, so where are we headed?
We can go back to camp. I got what I wanted.
Where did your head? Where did your head? Where did your head? I don't want to hear this.
Uh, just to let you know, if I use another teleportation spell, I'll be pretty much out of spells for the rest of the day.
Um, that's okay. I don't think we planning to get in any more kerfuffles.
I do take it. But I put it in my bag, I don't read it yet. Do I know? Chat.
Um,
Oh my god.
why don't you roll history?
Not one.
You do not know. I'm pretty sure Sterling would be the only one to recognize it as.
Really? Not Glendon or Bria?
Well, yes, them, but I mean the only one from the like actual party. But, do you actually show the box to everyone, or are you just holding it like?
I guess I'm just holding. Let's go.
So we're teleporting?
Yeah.
The camp.
You guys said back to camp, so I mean I can take us anywhere.
We could go back to.
Anywhere on Fern.
Go
Don't.
back to the Sealy camp.
Yeah, don't we?
I don't know.
Doesn't he need? I remember a book. That's all I remember, a book. Damn. I guess we turn the camp and get our ship so we can get out of here. Hmm. Oh. So we need to find a ship. Hmm.
Glendon just holds out his hands.
I grab his hand.
Uh,
I'm guessing everyone just
How
holds
do
onto their
how do I hold the
position.
box and grab his hand?
That's for you to figure out.
I was just thinking that.
Can I put it in my backpack?
Yeah.
I know you like hold something under your arm, but your hand
Yeah.
is still free. I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
I grab
Okay.
Reed's hand.
You guys form your circle. um, and you feel that tug again, and you appear right in the middle of camp, of your old camp.
Ugh.
I'm
Well,
sorry, you guys appear in the middle of the fucking Sealy camp. Not in your camp.
oh, the Siri camp. Oh shit. Um, yeah, that was fun. That was a fun little trip to the marketplace. Are we surrounded?
Sure, roll perception. Perception.
Perception. Ha ha ha. I will, mademoiselle. I see nothing as well.
Rystar, you see that the camp is empty.
What were we looking at the ground in the sky?
Rystar is the only one to realize that the camp is empty.
Hmm.